Hi, Taylor T. Carlson back with more rock and roll vinyl for you. And today we're going to be taking a look at the latest release from Robin McAuley, one of my all-time favorite rock and roll vocalists. This is his new album, Standing on the Edge. McAuley's best known for being the singer in the McAuley-Schenker group alongside Michael Schenker, but he's also played with groups like Grand Prix and the Far Corporation, not to mention several other projects and solo albums over the years. Recently, he was in a supergroup called Black Swan, and I'm really hoping we hear more from those guys because that supergroup put out a great record, something else I need to add to my vinyl collection. If you look right here on my jacket, I've got my McAuley-Schenker patch right there. So you know this is definitely one of my favorite vocalists, and when I heard he was releasing a new solo album on Frontiers, I knew I had to be first in line to get it. So we'll unbox this, and I'll share a few opinions on the release. Nice close-up of the cover art. Very good-looking art there. Only real complaint I have is McAuley himself's not pictured there. There's the spine with the album title. Back cover's got our track list. I really wish they'd broken this down and said like which tracks are on which side of the record, but again, minor complaint. It certainly doesn't affect my feelings on the album. Here's our inner gatefold with all the songwriting information and lyrics. Credits on that side, photo of Mr. McAuley in the middle. As far as personnel goes on this release, Robin McAuley on vocals, of course, and I do apologize if I mispronounce any of these names here. Andrea Saveso on guitars, Alessandro Del Vecchio on bass and keyboards. That guy's on like every Frontiers release. And Nicholas Papapicho on drums. And then one of the guests on here is Howard Leese, former guitarist of Heart. Actually, Heart's longest lasting member outside of the Wilson sisters. He's also played with Robin McAuley in the Raiding the Rock Vault stage show here in Vegas. And the actual record itself, they weren't content to just give us black vinyl. We got this nice transparent number here. I really like how that looks. And then you got the label on there that's got the track list and artwork and so forth. Pretty much any time Robin McAuley puts something out, I definitely want to get my hands on it. Standing on the Edge was no exception. Having given this album a listen, I'm certainly satisfied with what I'm hearing, although you need to know that this is definitely more of an AOR album than it is like a hard rock and metal album, although there certainly are some nice hard rock riffs on a few of these tracks. So it's definitely got more in common with what Robin did with Grand Prix than it does with what he did with the McAuley-Schenker group or the more recent Michael Schenker stuff that he's done. That said, there's a very strong assortment of music here. I mean, there's more melodic tracks, there's harder rocking tracks, there's tracks you could probably best describe as power ballads. It's definitely got an 80s feel to it, and I mean that in the best of ways. This guy's been singing for decades now, and I mean, he's in his 60s now, still sounds great. A lot of vocalists, including some that are even younger than him, have really lost a lot over the years, but McAuley's that proverbial singer that could sing the phone book and it would sound great, and I'm glad to say that he does not disappoint on this release. Just understand coming in, like I said, it's more of an AOR album, more akin to the stuff he did with Grand Prix or Far Corporation than the harder rock metal sounds of McAuley-Schenker, although that's certainly not a bad thing. Are you a fan of Robin McAuley's music? What is your favorite album that he's ever sang on or favorite band that he's ever played with? Have you had a chance to hear Standing on the Edge yet? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also remember to subscribe to this channel for more content because I'm always posting new videos, and give this one a like if you found it helpful or interesting. I'm Taylor T. Carlson, and I will see you in my next video.